Would you recommend it as a daily driver?
All right, I'll drive. I'll drive. Pick it up and go.
Today I am super excited to be checking out this 2017 Mercedes C43 AMG.
This is a 2017 C43. It's lowered with H&R VTF, has a JB4 piggyback tune, BMS intakes, Modal Works spacers, stock wheels, just painted black, or actually plastidip black. Everybody hates on plastidip, but I'm like, I don't know, if I want to get rid of this car and whoever buys it doesn't want black wheels, like it peels off good.
Right, it looks good.
BMS blow-off valve spacer, so it sounds cool. I took the hood liner out, so it's louder.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's wrapped, obviously.
Yeah, the matte color looks sweet.
Thank you.
Can you go in detail a little bit about that piggyback tune, is what you called it?
Basically, the JB4 is like a black box that you plug into a few sensors under the hood. The beauty of it is it takes 15 seconds to put it on and 15 seconds to take it off, so it doesn't impact the warranty, which is pretty valuable.
Okay. Yeah.
So basically, it allows me to select maps and stuff. So the downside is, with a piggyback tune, you can't do anything like add launch control or that kind of stuff, but you can increase boost and adjust timing and that kind of stuff. So when I first put it on, I did a bunch of pulls. You would send the data log to the tuner and he'd like look at it and send you something back. Just like a normal tune, but
That's
it
cool.
just plugs in and unplugs. And it's got like a little
sweet.
app on my phone. It's kind of neat.
That's cool. So you've daily driven this for how long?
I bought the car in December of 2020. So yeah, I've daily driven it almost every day. I have other cars too, but unless there's really deep snow or something, I drive it all winter. It's super fun in the snow, actually. I have snow tires for it, but
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it does really good donuts.
Would you recommend it as a daily driver? Pretty comfortable
100%,
car?
yeah. My entire life, I've wanted a 911 Porsche, and I was so close after I had another C450 AMG before this that I totaled, and I was really close to buying a 911 because my kids are still small, they could sit in the back seat and stuff, but it was just like not at all a practical adult decision. So I was like, I'm gonna get another C43. You know, it's all-wheel drive, twin turbo V6. It's a fun car, but I'm gonna like modify it and make it a little bit cooler than just a stock one. I still want a 911, but I think that this car is still, it fits pretty well for how I use it. It's not a supercar by any means. I think stock, it's like 360 something horsepower with the modifications stuff. I think that these tunes 70 horsepower. It's not like a million horsepower or anything like that, but once it's moving, it's fantastic. Off the line, it's a total dog, and I think that it's detuned from the factory because Mercedes doesn't want to replace transfer cases or transmissions in them.
Right.
Once it's moving, it's a really fun car. Like I've autocrossed it quite a bit. In drag racing, it's not super fast. My fastest time is a 13.2 at like 126. It back halves the track really well, but it just won't launch. And the 13.2 that we did, I had two bikes on the roof. We were on like Hot Rod Power Tour. We took bikes on it. So NHRA track, they let us race with bikes on a bike rack on the roof.
What?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That's crazy. So if you had to pick one thing that's your favorite part about the car, what would that be?
I love the attention it gets. So like we were just standing here and people walked up and complimented us, but it's super fun to drive, but the looks you get when you're driving it are pretty cool.
Yeah.
My wife always teases me. She'll say like when she drives it, every 17-year-old boy in Traverse City is like, "Oh my God, hey lady!" Like
Yeah.
heckle, like waves at her and stuff like that.
If there was one thing you could change about the car, would there be anything there?
I would add launch control, which once the warranty's up, I'm gonna do a real tune and get launch control
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more fun.
Well, shall we take it on a spin?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do it. It's a nice low rumble. Oh, I love the sound of the blow-off though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When I took the padding or whatever, the liner thing off the hood, it opened up the sound so much.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was...
Oh, holy crap. So it handles curves pretty well.
Yeah, it does pretty decent on the turns.
Yeah.
That's why the all-wheel drive is clutch, I think.
That is awesome. Does it have paddle shifters?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you usually drive just automatic mode though? Or do you use the paddles?
Usually I'll leave it, like it shifts itself fine.
Yeah.
When it's in Sport Plus, it revs it out so far, so a lot of times I'll shift it early just because it's like,
Yeah.
it just bounces off the rev limiter.
Now there's no way I can put this feeling into a video. This feels insane.
Scraped.
Yeah. Wow.
So good road for this.
This is. There's so many curves. Oh, and it handles them so well. It just sucks to the road like glue. Little squeal. Is it factory brakes?
Yeah, it's got aftermarket Brembo pads, but factory like calipers and rotors.
Okay.
Since I totaled the other one, brakes and tires, I feel like I totaled the other one driving like an idiot. I went through a roundabout a little too quick, and tires weren't quite warmed up, and probably weren't the best tires for the type of driving I was doing.
Yeah.
I slid off the road going through a roundabout and just center punched the telephone pole.
Oh my gosh.
So stupid. I was like, that sucks.
Oh man. She gets up and goes.
Yeah, once it gets moving.
Yeah, it does. Wow.
It's got weird features that I didn't know existed until I drove this thing. Like, you know that auto shut off thing? Like the car stops when you're at a red light?
Yeah.
The power steering still works, so I guess it has like electric power steering. Like,
okay.
If the engine is off, it still has power steering. Which, like, I don't know what that means. Like, it's not really fancy or important or anything, but it's just like a weird thing where you're like,
yeah, that is a weird thing.
Or like, here's another feature that I really like. Actually, this is probably my favorite feature. So if you look out the back window, there's like that screen thing.
Yeah.
If I push this button, it makes it go down. So you'll notice there's a license plate in the back window because the car doesn't have a, the license plate that's on the outside of the car is wrapped and there's no registration sticker or anything on it.
Oh.
And that's just how I drive it. So,
oh my gosh.
So my theory is, like, whenever there's an officer behind me, I push that button and it puts the screen down so they can see through my window and see my real license plate.
Oh my goodness.
Like, all the other times I drive with that shade up and you can't see through the window then. So
that's
like hides
awesome.
the plates. I think that's my favorite feature for sure.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to drive it? It's fun.
Should I?
Yeah, for
Maybe?
sure.
All right, I'll drive. I'll drive. Yeah, it does just handle the curves like nothing. Cornering.
And I think it, like, you know, the all-wheel drive helps a ton too because it's got that, oh dear.
Shoot. If I hit a deer in your car, I would
Ironically,
feel so bad.
So the white one I had, I hit a deer with it. It broke the headlight and bent the hood. So I bent the hood back with vice grips and ordered a new headlight and just drove it and I put a sticker on it. Like, it was a white car and I put a white sticker with like a no sign through a deer.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it looked cool. And so I drove it like that for like a year before I had it fixed. And when I had it fixed, I was like, hey, I'd like to keep this hood. Like, I just think it's cool. Like, I can't imagine a lot of people drive around a Mercedes with like a vice grip bent hood that hit a deer. Right. And the guy's like, oh yeah, cool, no problem. And then I came back to pick the car up and he's like, I'm so sorry, the scrap guy took your hood. And I was like, no!
Oh my god.
This car, as soon as I got it, was modified.
That's sweet.
But I had to wait forever to get it, so like, cause it took us so long to find. So I had all of the stuff to do it before the car got here. Like I had the tune, I had the intakes, I had the suspension.
Yeah, it's a really fun car. She goes. I mean, it is responsive. When I step on it, it picks up and goes. Jeez. Feels great and it sounds great. Thanks for letting me drive.
Oh, anytime, dude.
That is a lot of fun. If you're new to my channel and you're liking this content, I will be posting a brand new video every single week, so be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.